Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do the silencer, issue number 17 of 18. Yes, one issue to go after this one, and then it's done. So we're going to wrap this storyline up. So let's dive in. Okay, so we have Quietus here trying to make contact with Silencer. He warns them that Talia figured it out, that she wasn't brainwashed. Well, duh. And but she puts him on hold or something because she is in the house, or she's in her own house. But Blake here doesn't know that she is the Silencer, and she says, "Hey, what are you doing here? Get out of my house," etc. And she says that she's here to protect him, and because there is someone in the house and he wants to call the cops, and she says no. And so I don't know, is she using her mobile phone to, doing stuff? Because, well, I'm going to show you a little bit later with this. And so she says the perimeter alarms aren't picking her up. And her, she means Smoke. This character. Because, well, I'm going to show you again a little bit in a couple of seconds. So she having a conversation with her husband, but Blake doesn't know, again, that she is the Silencer. But she is, pretending. What's up with her shoulder pads, by the way? That looks weird and ridiculous. No, okay. Well, it's probably the artist's rendition of her suit. Moving on. And so he figured out the perimeter alarms, like the ones in the backyard, the whole security network. So yeah, that story part comes a little bit together here because in the last couple of issues, Blake discovered security apparatus, equipment in the backyard, and her friends come to cover her tracks, Silencer's tracks, and said this is some kind of a security operation stuff. But we still don't know what, because, well, it's all made up. But that particular storyline wraps it up also in this comic that I'm going to explain a little bit later. Anyway, she says, I need you to get to Ben, her son, and to get your son and get out. Far away, lie low. There's a place here, 1526 to sleep in. I contact you when the coast is clear. Got that? Who are you? So she uses her telephone again, or her tracker, and she sees that her son, Ben, is moving. And Blake explains, well, sometimes he gets up for a drink. But that's not really what's happening. So she uses somehow her, for whatever reason, her silence zone, or the zone of silence. And Blake is freaking out because he's saying something, but he cannot hear himself. And so it seems that, yeah, Smoke has her son, and Smoke, how do you say? I'm not sure why she's using the bubble, by the way. I mean, this is more for like surprise attacks and other stuff, but I know her power disrupts Smoke's power, but I'm not sure if that's the case here. I mean, how far does this bubble reach? But somehow it reaches far enough because she can't say anything. So she uses crayons, and it says, I wouldn't if I were you. And she says, okay, well, all right, I put it down, see? And she puts, deactivates the silence. I don't know if it's a power or maybe a suit power, doesn't matter. And that's better, Smoke says. It's really annoying how your powers interfere with mine. Not falling for that again. Won't let you get close enough. Let him go, Smoke. And she doesn't trust Smoke, and vice versa. She says, and why would I do that? It's little Jelly Bean here is my insurance policy. And she says, Silencer says, I got a better idea. I make a call to the demon's daughter, tell I got you dead, and torch your remains. You walk away, new life, new starts, no past coming for you. And she already knows you're a liar. She wouldn't believe you, but Silencer tried to convince her that she would make Talia listen to her. And then she says, well, I still don't trust you. And then she says, oh, I'm going to call her. But then if you look at closely, there's a lot of, traps. Like stun gas and bombs and lights and even a guard dog. But then, okay, so she's tapping, I don't know, some kind of alarm that is so loud that it, I don't know, freaks her out. And she has only 1 second to react. So she saves Ben while she is attacking Smoke. And I must, like just in the last issues, not always a fan of the colors. All this looks nice, but because it's of the blaring alarm sounds. But the action is really cool. It's fast. It's kinetic. I like that. And she is also wearing a giant gun, shooting at her. And then she misses and she dives into the kitchen. And then somehow, I don't know, the alarms just stops. And I'm not sure why, because there is no apparatus or maybe a box on the wall that you can, activate or deactivate an alarm. So what did she hit? Why is this alarm not working anymore? No, I don't know. Just comics, I guess. Anyway, so she uses her Zone of Silence anymore, and she is disappearing while she is, going into the kitchen and shooting everyone. But there's no one. There's no one here. But everything's trash. So she attacks from the side. She's hitting her with a frying pan because of her powers. Messing with her powers. It's great stuff. So the battle rages on, and I'm not sure why Ben and Blake are still in the house. I mean, get out of here, man. Okay, so she's picking up her gun. She kicks out her gun out of the window. So they are now both, I want to say armless, but that's not, disarmed. Have no weapons. Let's let's move. Yeah. Moving on. Sorry, my lack of certain English words, gets to me sometimes. And again, like I said, the action looks really cool, but the whole coloring thing, it's just, I don't know, it's just not a big fan. It's not really that intrusive, but it's not my personal preference because it's very, again, white, bluish. It's just too much in your face. But that's me. Maybe you like it. Again, going back to the action, looks great, and she is kicking her out of the window, and she's hurt. And she picks up her Silencer's gun, and Silencer picks up her gun, Smoke's gun. It's not really a gun, but I don't know, giant automatic rifle, I guess, cannon, whatever it is, with giant bullets. So she shoots her, and she's now Swiss cheese. I mean, she must be having giant holes in her, or maybe even bigger. And she says, I told you would have killed me, but where's the blood? And where are the holes? And then Silences just deactivate her silence power. And this is happening. So she activates the defense systems of the house, and she's toast, literally. She's just a smoking pile of rubber of ash, or something like that. Too bad. I mean, I like Smoke. Smoke is a cool character, has some cool powers. She's vicious. She can fight. But she's gone now, and as you can see, it's just a pile of ash. So Silencer, transforms back into her real persona and her real identity, and she says, "Aftermarket, yeah, it's me. I know I'm alive, and I explained, shut up. I need one last favor." So Aftermarket is those guys that helped Blake a little bit, just like they are doing here. And they are, explaining the part about the whole technology in the backyard. And because they make some kind of a bullshit argument, or not really an argument, but bullshit story, to explain to Blake that his wife was involved in some kind of a terrorist attack, and she was a witness, and now she was a target because of the terrorist wants her dead because she is a witness, and she was in some kind of a program, and he was caught up along with Ben into this whole terrorist attack thing. So he believes that, and he cannot believe that is all happening. It's also, astounding to him, and he says, "Well, is my wife okay? Is is she dead? And then she's coming in, and because the terrorists are now dead, and she's now safe, and she comes back home, and they're having a big happy ending. Yeah, that's a thing. I like the whole wrapping up of the bullshit story. But yeah, there's only one issue left of this series that I'm still enjoying, and that's this one. So we'll see if this ending is really good. So I believe they are. I haven't read this issue, by the way. So I guess she is now taking on Talia in issue 18. I'm not sure if it's gonna pay off. We'll see. But for now, I'm uploading this one. Let me know what you think about this comic, guys. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.